I'm Madeline Faber, Managing Editor of High Ground News and Project Editor of On the Ground. I'm here with Linda Williams, who's the President and CEO of the RISE Foundation, which promotes financial literacy. Could you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Well, RISE is a very young organization when you compare it to other nonprofits. We've only been around since 1999, but we were really developed to work specifically with public housing residents around developing skills to manage their resources better.
And as public housing has evolved in Memphis, how has your organization changed to meet those needs?
We have changed in terms of not just depending on public housing residents. We serve far more than that because, as you know, we're about to demolish the last public housing that exists. So really we can serve anyone who has a Section 8 voucher or anyone who is eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit. But one important piece is they must be working at least part-time.
And what services do you provide?
Well, we provide the financial education for them. It's a 6-week course that they take with us. They come to us after work, and we make it fun, we make it exciting, and it's customized to really grab them. We've got a little emblem of a light bulb turning on, and that's what happens in each one of our classes. They learn something new. And also, it's facilitated. It's really not instructional because we feel that they have survived and have a lot of skills already, and so we build upon the information that they already have. We do it through an individual development account, which means after they complete the financial literacy aspect of it, we then start them on the pathway of savings. They open up savings accounts, and every dollar they save, we match it with two, up to $1,000, which means they can actually have $3,000 from our program to purchase an asset.
And what can that money be used for?
It can be used to purchase a home, purchase a car, for a micro enterprise, for additional education that will lead them to improved employment, or it could be for a computer for the families because basically, you know, every family needs a computer, not only for job search at the home, but also for the kids in terms of improvements in their grades.
What are some of the success stories your program has seen?
Oh, we've seen people do remarkable things. I've always said that if we raise minimum wage, if people don't have the skills that they need to make better decisions, all we'll do is have people who make more money. Mm-hmm. And we've seen people who made minimum wage be able to buy a home. And wow. I think that's pretty remarkable.
Mm-hmm. And what's next on the horizon for your organization? How will you grow or change in the coming year?
Well, we're doing more in micro enterprise. We're finding that just having one job is probably not enough to sustain a lot of our families. And so we're helping them do a little bit of dreaming. What is it that you have fun doing, that you think you can make money, and how can we help you develop that into a business? We also are very interested in other financial empowerment efforts, such as how do we work with people who are receiving safety net services so that they don't have to be a revolving door around those kinds of things as well. How do we capture them, give them the financial skills that they need so that they won't need to come in and get their rent paid or to get food vouchers, whatever. So those are some of the other things that we hope that we'll be able to create a buzz and an empowerment center that will do that.
And what are some of those financial skills that you find the people that you serve are lacking or don't have knowledge of?
Well, one of the things that most people call it a budget. We try to use only positive words. We say spending a plan because if you don't tell your money where to go, you won't know where it goes. So we spend a lot of time with them looking at, okay, how much money do you have coming in? How much do you need to have going out in essential things, rent, utilities, those kinds of things, and making sure that you look at those spending plans before you have any other financial commitments that may throw you off. For example, don't go into the malls where they say, you know, if you open an account here, you'll get 20% off. Yeah. That's a trap because it impacts on your credit scores, and credit scores determine how much you pay when you need to borrow money.
And tell us a little bit about micro enterprise. What are some examples of that?
Oh, we've had great examples where things that people enjoy doing. For example, we have a young lady who has developed an embroidery business. When she first came to us, she really thought she would just get a car. But when she brought some of her work to the classes, her classmates said, you need to charge for that. She was just doing embroidery for baby showers, for family members, doing her kids' backpacks. And so she decided, maybe I do need to use this. And so she has really been a remarkable person in our microenterprise. it's unusual for someone to start making money the first year,
Yeah.
but she certainly did by getting a large order from some of the charter schools in our area, doing the emblems on their uniforms.
Wow. And what's next for her?
Well, she says she will not quit her day job until
Uh-huh.
she actually has a solid footing. And I foresee that she will become an employer
Wonderful.
and hire other women and train them how to do that work so that she can expand the services that she provides, not only in Memphis, but perhaps in the tri-state area.
Okay, cool. And could you talk a little bit about your partnership with the Women's Foundation and what that partnership has allowed you to accomplish?
Well, one thing that we embrace the same message and the same mission that the Women's Foundation has taken on in their 2020 plan. We think that poverty is something that shouldn't exist in this day and age in a country as wealthy as the United States, and certainly not in Memphis. And we feel that we can do things to help families to move out of poverty. And so we embrace that because here again, we support work. We think people need to work. And those who can work, we want them to make good choices with the resources that they have. They can do remarkable things, and we've seen it. We start them off with their first asset, but we encourage them to continue to build assets that they can then pass on to their children and instill those same concepts in their children as well.
And if people want to get involved with the Rise Foundation and learn more about it, what can they do?
They can just go to our website, www.risememphis.org. Of course, you don't have to use the www anymore.
Yeah.
Or they can call our office at 507-6644, and they can call me directly at 507-8881. And we're always looking for volunteers, and that's where the community can come together and help others aspire to do better.
And what communities do you serve?
Well, actually, we say we can serve the entire Shelby County, but we're doing a focus with the Women's Foundation in the 38126 zip code.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right.